Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make gluten-free and vegan blueberry crumb pie. If you would like to see other pie recipes, including ones that are not vegan or gluten-free, I'll put a link to a playlist up here or in the description box. So let's get started. First, you need to thaw the frozen blueberries. You can let them thaw just in their package and let them sit at room temperature for a couple hours. Or the quickest way to thaw them is to spread them out flat on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil and let them thaw at room temperature for about an hour. Then you need to prepare a pie crust, and I have 3 videos showing different pie crust recipes. One is just gluten-free, one is just vegan, and one is gluten-free and vegan. And I'll put links to them in the description box. Keep the pie crust in the fridge until you're ready to add the filling into it. Then preheat the oven to 425 degrees. So one problem with making pie is that the bottom crust comes out underbaked or soggy. A lot of people like to pre-bake the crust first to prevent that from happening. But here's a trick I learned in culinary school. Place a sheet pan into the oven while it's preheating so it gets nice and hot. And when you bake the pie later, the heat from the pan will help fully bake the bottom crust. Once the blueberries are completely thawed, pour them into a strainer over a medium bowl to drain the juice. Then press it down using a spoon to drain out as much of the juice as possible. Excess juice will make the pie come out runny. Then place the blueberries into a separate bowl and set them aside for now. Then measure out half a cup of the drained juice. If for any reason there's not enough juice to make half a cup, then top it off with water until you have half a cup. Then pour the juice into a small saucepan and add in the sugar and place it onto the stove over a medium heat and heat it until it boils. Meanwhile, in a small bowl, add in the cornstarch and water and whisk them really well until there are no lumps. Once the juice mixture comes to a boil, add in the cornstarch mixture while whisking to make sure you don't get lumps. And whisk it constantly over the heat until it boils and thickens. It won't take long. Then remove it from the heat and add in more sugar, salt, cinnamon, and lemon juice. Place the saucepan onto the stove again. Mix the ingredients until they're combined. Then heat it until all the sugar is dissolved. Then remove it from the heat and pour it into the blueberries. Mix them until they're combined. Then set it aside for now. To make the crumb topping, in a medium bowl, add in the brown rice flour, potato starch, tapioca flour, xanthan gum. So these are the ingredients to make it gluten-free. If you don't need it gluten-free, you can just use regular all-purpose flour and sugar and whisk them until they're well combined. Then add in the cold vegan butter. You can use the spread or the sticks or regular butter if you don't need it vegan. If you're using the sticks, increase the measurement to 1/3 of a cup and cut it into small cubes before adding it into the mixture. Then use your hands to rub and squeeze the butter into the mixture until the mixture is crumbly. Then pour the filling into the chilled pie crust in the pan. And sprinkle the crumb topping all over the top. Then bake it in the oven for about 30 minutes until the topping is nicely browned. When it's done, remove it from the oven and place it onto a cooling rack and let it cool for at least 30 minutes or until it's no longer hot but still slightly warm. And you can serve it still warm if you like. And that's how to make gluten-free and vegan blueberry crumb pie. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have so many more on my channel, so be sure to check them out and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.